Welcome back to Trading the Markets paid class edition. Today we're going to be doing some back testing. So we're going to get started in a few. In the meantime, I'm just going to review today a little bit in the market and one of the trades I took. So let's see. All right. All right, so check this out. So right here I have side by side the S&P 500 and UVXY, which is option that tracks the VIX. So, and if you guys have followed me, I always talk about watching the market and watching the VIX. The VIX is the volatility. It lets you know how much fear and greed's in the market. So what you'll notice is that it's usually opposite of whatever the market is doing. As you can see, they're moving in opposite directions. They did similar move structure, but just upside down. But the main thing to notice is that look at how today the SPY came up. It made new highs, but then it came back and closed basically right where it opened. But if you look at the VIX, this actually closed near the lows and did not give back as much as the SPY did. So this makes it seem like the VIX still wants to continue lower, you know? And if I look at the actual VIX index, we're around 27 on the VIX. We were in the 30s, now we're back under 20, 27. And once we get into 25, it would really be low volatility. But usually the lower the VIX goes, the more higher the market goes. But we're gonna see because sometimes it doesn't cooperate. But on latest news, Meta reported earnings today. And if you look at it, this is where they closed today. But if I show you after hours, it'll look like this. Yeah. You guys see that? So
Yes.
yeah, so the earnings really brought down the market, and Meta is a big one, but tomorrow the biggest one, Apple reports, and if that fails, expect the market to go down. Even this should have some sort of effect on the market, but there's still other companies that could save it.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. And that was today.
Yeah, right after the
Wow.
market. Yeah. Because if they missed on their earnings, I think right here, I was reading it, like they missed their earnings. Yeah, they reported $1.64 per share when the expectation was $1.89. So their revenue went down, and that's one reason why people are running for the exits. Yeah, but that's basically that. But yeah, let me know when you're ready. As far as opening your Thinkorswim and everything. Let's see. Where were we? Um, yeah, the other news, you guys remember that this was going up forever. The dollar's was going up forever, but notice how the dollar yen came down, and now it's plummeting, the yen. So well, actually, my fault. The yen is actually getting stronger against the dollar, so the yen actually stabilized and actually started going back up after shooting down for so long. Remember, this is the dollar's strength, not the yen's strength. So the dollar's strength is the yen's weakness. Um, but as far as trade that I took today, so this is a trade I took today. I traded UVXY. Let me go on the small time frame. All right. Go to like what, 5 minutes. I mark this up. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, so I traded the UVXY right here, and I know I was looking on the smaller time frame when I was trading it today. Where is it? Where is it? Did I go too small? I should see it. I've seen it. Oh yeah, it's right here. Right here. So let's even make that one smaller. Yep, right here. So this is the UVXY, right? And mind you, the indicator that I use right here is the Ripsters. I think I showed you this indicator before. I really do like it. It's really helpful because one thing you notice is that the resistance tends to hold up and it tends to bounce into it but doesn't break. So mind you, this is a 2 minute. It holds a little better on the 5 minute, but the main thing is once we were about to break the support right here, I entered for puts on this and I was able to ride this down quite a bit and sell contracts along the way. You know, I think I got out somewhere around here. But it did come down here and then it started consolidating and then it started coming back up. But that was a great trade right there.
And that was by using that indicator?
Yeah, because so like well it's more than just the indicator. Because even without the indicator, you can still tell certain things. But if I go to let's say I go to the 15 minute, right? This is 15 minute and this is the beginning of the day right here, right? So the first of all, I was playing this yesterday to the downside one, right? So then I seen that. Let me go to the daily so you can really see. Excuse me. Mhm. So yesterday I played this to the downside. Why? Because I see like the whole trend is a downtrend. Like if I even if without this indicator, you can see that we're in a downtrend. Like you see that ever since here, it's been respecting this
Yeah.
resistance. So when you have resistance like this, your best entry is at resistance. Like if you got in right here, you were able to ride this down just this day, the next day, and many days. This is what you call a sniper entry. You know, the top of these wicks hitting the resistance are the perfect entries, right? So you see how you want to get in right against resistance. So then if you pull out the clouds, it's the same thing. You want to get in right inside the clouds, or when it either nips the cloud or hits the cloud. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
Yes. So either way, it's like thin or right where the candlestick hits it.
Yep, right in this in the body or the wick.
Okay.
You know, and like this translates into smaller time frames. Like if you go into the hour, look how in the hour it never breaks the red cloud. They'll go into it, so and a lot of times I won't even touch it. But so that's showing you how strong of a resistance the cloud is, because all this is it's a exponential moving average. It's like the 8 and the 13 and the 9, depending on if you're the middle, outside, or the top or bottom or middle. They're all exponential moving averages, and I like the cloud because you got to remember support and resistance. It's not an actual line. It's a zone. So this is a good way to capture that zone. You know what I mean? And then like if you go to like, you know, the 15 minute, you can see how price respects the cloud. You know what I mean? And so notice on the small time frame, it might break through the red cloud, but it doesn't even touch the yellow. You know what I mean? So the best entry is at the yellow cloud. You get in at the yellow on the wick, that's great entry. You know what I mean? So even on the 5 minute, you can see like throughout the day how it moved. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the new day. Once I seen this inside the yellow cloud, I was like, oh, this is a great entry. This is a great time to get ready to enter. You know what I mean? Because it for one, it barely breaks through the red cloud. Now you come into the yellow cloud and you reject. That's a strong resistance. You know what I mean? That's why it wasn't until we broke this that I was like, oh no, like maybe this could really shoot up, you know? You get what I'm saying?
You the yellow one. Can you explain that one more time?
So okay, so the way it goes, yellow and red is bearish, blue and green is bullish. So usually the cloud will tell you the trend. You know what I mean? So in a red cloud, we right now the price is bearish. It's showing more favor to the downside. You get me? So like just like when it's green, it's showing more favor to the upside. And usually these clouds they'll get skinny and they'll get fat. So usually when they get skinny, they might change into the other color. You know what I mean? And you write it out as it's getting fatter and fatter before it gets skinny again. Right? So so now on this trade, I see that we're in the red and yellow cloud, right? We're in this period. Let me go on a bigger time frame, right? And and because of that, I see that it's major resistance. So every time, so what I'm trying, so basically, when you're in a downtrend like this and you see the price tries to go up and fails, that's what you want to see. Like, look, right here, the price try to go up, try to rally, failed. Another try to rally, failed. Try to rally, failed. Try to so now you're gonna notice that it's rallying into the clouds and it's failing in the clouds. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So now you can use this cloud as a launching point, like a springboard to shoot you down. You know what I'm saying? So now, once we start to make some progress into the cloud, and mind you, the whole time, every time we try to break the cloud, we fail. This time, I expect the same thing. Until we really break this cloud, we start go because I see how far away the yellow cloud is. I see that there's plenty of resistance right here and plenty of resistance right here in the yellow cloud. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the yellow cloud so the yellow cloud is longer term, is long term, and the red cloud is short term. Same way the green cloud is short term and the blue cloud is longer term support. But right now we're focused on the red and yellow. So now this like right here, you see it trying to break the cloud right here. You're like, oh wow, maybe it's gonna turn green. Look at this getting skinny, and maybe it's gonna like break the cloud. But mind you, there's still this yellow cloud. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe you could bounce, but if you barely broke the red, I don't really see you breaking the yellow unless you're showing really strong volume. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when the price try to rally again, what I say when your best shorts is shorting fill the rallies into supply. And remember supply and demand zones. So when you see it's rallying into a zone, like for example, right into a zone, fill the rally right into a supply zone. You see how it rallied right into it? You see that?
Oh, you mean like it touches the same area again?
Like, yeah, because that's a zone, right here. This zone where this green candle is before this big red candle, this is a supply zone. Remember, I was telling you these are the zones where price
Okay.
has a high level of reversing because there's so many orders that were there, and you know that because it made a big move.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so like even down here, these are other zones where big moves came from. You know what I mean? Like right here, you know what I mean? But it's like if price does bounce up into these and fails, that's what you want. Like even right here, even if I take this right here, this is a zone right here. You know what I mean? Because this is a zone where price made a move down, a strong move down somewhat. You know. So then when it came back in that zone, it was a failed rally. So when you keep seeing these failed rallies, it tries to go and fail. These are when you know you want to keep playing it to keep going down. It's the opposite when it's going up. When you see that it tries to go down and fail, then you know it's gonna keep going up because they keep buying it into demand. Does that make sense?
I understood it when you explained like the one it looked like an engulfing, but once you got down to that level right here, I don't know, I got confused.
Basically, you're looking for a significant down move. So like from here, that's where the down move started. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
the area where the down move started is where the sell orders are trapped inside that zone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's what a supply zone is. The
Okay, so
same way over here, there's orders that were trapped in the zone that got triggered again. It's the same thing.
Okay, like on the same level.
Yeah, basically look at where the move started from. The place where the move originated from is the zone.
Okay.
And usually you'll see a candle that evens out that bases that balances before that imbalance. Does that make sense?
You said say that part one more time.
You'll see the moves come from an area of balance. Like this green candle is balance. The price stays in a range and is balanced. Remember? So imbalance is when it picks a side. So moves come from a balanced state. You get what I'm saying? It came from this green candle. It's what's called a basing candle. It's a balanced range that price traded in, and then after it picked a side, it became imbalanced. So now, when you find the area of balance, when it comes back to that area, a lot of times it can trigger again.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, cool. So that's that. So now let me show you my trade, and then we can get into. You got the thinkorswim loaded up on your end?
I had to load it.
All right, so yeah, so I'll just go over this and then we can go right into it. So
Okay.
so this is the trading journal, the digital one, right? And the one reason why it's so powerful is because you can see with what stock you actually win a lot with. So as you can see right here, UVXY has been a winner the past 2 months. You know what I mean? And and what's cool is that you can really look at like, so this is a trade I took today. So as you can see right here, I have bought 13 contracts at $4, basically $4.50 a piece, right? Average out, and I sold them for like almost $7 a piece. So I put in about $58, but I made 50% of my money. So I made almost $30. Just off that 58.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's the trade I just showed you. This trade right here where I entered right here and I got out somewhere around this blue line or underneath it, you know? So and if you look at it, it only took about, let's see, 15, 30, 45, an hour, maybe an hour or two, you know? And I was done. And that's how you want to trade, just be efficient and to take what you get and be out. So, all right, so I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna give you the reins, April, to log in.
Okay, so you just click on share screen.
Yep. All right, here we go. So you know how to enter on demand. Yeah, you can go on demand.
Okay, go on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, and give you a whole nother date.
Oh, I was gonna say, should I delete any of this? 'Cause
Yeah,
this, oh,
see if you can delete the lines. I think right click
oh, right.
and remove all drawings.
Okay.
This is remove drawing. This is gonna do one by one. I wonder if you could just go all slide down, all the way down.
All the way down.
Yeah, or remove old drawings,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
remove.
Just click on okay.
Is it removing them? Yes. Let's see. Yes. I want to see if it remove. Oh yeah, remove some. Okay. I removed some. I guess you can make it older.
Yeah, I don't even know how long ago this was.
Yeah. Whatever left, we could just remove one by one.
Okay. Mm,
Remove. All right. And go into the daily time frame.
okay. You said go to the daily.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, daily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so the market's already open. So I'm just gonna let you start from here. Start from this random date.
Okay, so just start from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you need a oh, I can't draw on here, right?
You can.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, drawing too.
Mm-hmm.
This
You gotta
one.
you gotta practice.
Yeah, I do. I get nervous on it.
Mm-hmm.
um, would okay, I think I would choose from here to here.
You know what you're doing.
Oh God.
We do. Go ahead.
Um, and okay, so my trend line is an uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
Then would I draw my support and my resistance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's
You can use the straight one next to that
this
one.
one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, shoot, I think I would do wrong. Was that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Be confident.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. So should I go ahead now down to the
Yep. Yep. We got 10 minutes. Yep.
okay, 2 minutes? Oh, okay. Um. I don't know. They pretty much look the same to me. Uh.
Keep going.
Okay. I can keep going down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Hmm. I'm just trying to put it up a little bit higher.
You like you already have like a resistance there already. You could just focus on like another area instead of
Okay.
doubling up on it.
Okay.
So,
So just
so left click, activate drawing,
okay.
and then put it somewhere else.
Okay.
You could put it at the support where the price is now.
So right here.
Well, try to get more touches up
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because now we have support, immediate support, so we can play
Yes.
off of.
Got you.
And then you see the gap underneath. You see there's two gaps.
Right
So
here.
yeah, the two possible plays to the downside right there, two targets.
Okay.
So
So
you
should I mark those two or no?
yeah, you can, but I would go into a closer time frame to see what's really matters.
Oh, okay. So go ahead down some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
15, or you went to five,
Oh,
but
you said go to 15? I didn't even see that. Sorry. Oh,
yeah, and then five.
okay.
Okay, so you see some closer structure on the 15.
Um,
You see what I mean?
so right.
You see it.
It will be right there?
You see it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Um, HLG,
Yeah, maximum touches.
the maximum touches. So would that be right? Or go down some? I think right here,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. You don't got to be perfect.
Okay.
It really don't got to be perfect.
Okay.
hmm
Okay. And I think um,
I feel like you could just leave that.
yeah, okay.
It ain't much space.
Okay. So now go ahead down to
Five.
5. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can open it. Should I open it a little bit more, or that's
Yeah,
fine?
zoom in a little bit. Yeah,
Um,
you remember how to zoom.
got. I
Drag.
forgot how to draw the white line over.
Yeah, you click and drag.
Oh, just click and drag. Oh, okay. You know, I have awesome memory, so.
I see it. And then go to the right side and shrink the numbers a little bit all the way to the far right and then drag down. Yeah,
Oh,
so you can see the lines here. All right. So what you want to do?
so I don't need to mark anything else, right? Because I feel like it's about to.
Yeah, I think you're marked up.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you said what I want to do now?
Hmm.
Well, I feel like it's about to break this line. So
All right, so what that mean for you? You should go to the 15. Look out. What does that mean for you?
you said go to the 15?
Yeah, so you can see past structure on
Oh,
like
okay.
you can see a bigger picture.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow. That's,
okay, so what you want to do?
oh, I want to insert. I want to do a sale.
What? All right, so put targeting what price? That's why we zoomed out so we can look at price
Oh,
targets.
oh, well,
So
oh, I
see,
didn't miss it. Let me
yeah,
see.
so target the last low. That's the easiest thing to do. Target the last low.
But okay, so this would have been the last low right here, right?
No, previous low. So that's that 237. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so 237 puts.
Okay.
So load them up. Go to spot, load them up.
Okay. Go to trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And look at the date. It's May 4th. Pick your expiration date. I will pick the May 10th.
It's my birthday.
Why does it seem like there was you had one here, but you had one here before?
Uh-huh. I always should make stuff because it's my birthday.
So the puts.
Okay, and so it was two, oh gosh, I forgot it was two.
Go back to chart 272, I think.
Oh, go back to chart. Okay.
Yeah.
So
270. Oh, 237.
237. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trade.
And then it was gonna load them up. So go ahead, go to them, look at the price, slide, scroll.
237.
You gotta
I
scroll
don't,
down. You gotta scroll down.
right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So look at the 237s. I would even look at it through 236s because it's still it's cheaper and I can buy more contracts. Yep. So to the right. So right click
Okay.
and then copy.
Oh, copy.
Yep. Slide
Okay.
down.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then or better yet, we can link it to a number. No, let's do it this way. So go to active trader.
So
Remember active trader is me annotate right here.
okay.
Click on it. So now I want you to paste. So paste it in here.
Okay.
Yeah. Paste. Can you paste? Are you able to paste? Was a control V. Yeah, there you go. So now the option is in there.
Okay.
Oh, I should tell you link it to a number. My fault. Put it link it to like number two. Pick number two first. Pick a number first. Click on this.
You said click right here.
Yep, and pick a number. Pick
Oh,
yellow, right?
okay.
Now paste it. Oh, it's already pasted. All right, so all right, now
Paste
it's
it
on
again.
yellow. I guess it's already pasted. All right. So it's there. So it's there. That's good. All right. So now go back to the chat. Okay, we're gonna so make this a chart of SPY. Okay, so put SPY in here. Right,
Okay.
SPY. We're gonna do our trading from here. All right, so you see SPY, it's still coming down, right? It's still coming
Mm-hmm.
down. So now do we want to enter those puts?
Mm-hmm. I do.
All right, so you're gonna click over here. First of all, click this first, actually. Click up here.
This one right here.
First click here.
Right here.
No, the upper one.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Change quantity to I don't know, 3. And then click right here.
Right here.
Yep, it's gonna buy 3.
Okay. Okay. So I just click it and then send.
Mm-hmm. You sent it?
I sent it.
All right, so go to monitor. Let's see what's going on with our order. Got 1 minute, 2 minutes. Oh, okay, so it went up to 59. So click right here, cancel replace. Right here in this corner, all the way to the far right. Click that, click right here. Inside, yep. Cancel replace. See the prices moving. And then just click right here to get in that 61. Just click right here. And then confirm and send.
Confirm and send, okay.
Confirm and send again.
So it didn't go through now?
It did. You see it? It got through. It went through. You see it right there? You see that little green thing that flashed to the top? Where I had there was a green thing that was like right here. It flashed. That let you know that you're in the trade.
Okay.
But, yeah, but now we just go back to monitor.
Okay.
Click right here, SPY. Click. You're in profits already.
So how can you tell?
Right here, profit on PL open. There's money right there, MPL day. But click on this. Yep, click on this so you can open it up. Open it up.
Click on this one?
Yep.
Okay.
So see, you got it in at 61. Now it's going for 63. So click on it, sell, and then we're done.
Oh, you said click on it and sell.
Yep. So right now, just take your profits.
Wow.
Create closing order. Sell.
Closing order.
Sell. Sell. Yep. And that's it.
So that was pretty fast. So it's okay to do it that fast because a lot of times like if I'm on what's the other site? Like I'll sit and watch it and then I'll go on profits and then I'll instantly.
Well, we have less than a minute, by the way, so if it cuts off. But I hear you.